Hey Nadine, you there? I got up this morning expecting you to prepare breakfast. Wasn't it your day off today? Are you already out and about?
Excuse me? I'm out exactly because it's my day off. What are you talking about? With a brother who dropped out of high school, what do you expect, right? Always cooped up at home playing games.
Playing games and dropping out of school have no relevance.
I'm on a date with Mark today. Sorry, but make your own breakfast. Unlike my brother who works in that dirty factory, Mark works for a famous media company and makes the bucks to prove it. Not the pittance you make as a factory worker.
What kind of guy is this Mark? Is he the owner or one of the managers? What's up with the guy? All I heard is that he works at a media company, whatever that is. It seems everything is a media company these days.
His name is Mark Cooper. He's way over your head, Bill. It's no use explaining him to you. You'll just get bored. The only thing you need to know is that he's rich, good-looking, and takes wonderful care of me.
Yeah, well, that's all dandy and all, but just don't become someone that's only interested in money and prestige. You can't buy happiness, as they say. What's important is character and integrity. That's what matters most. Not money and status. Just don't forget to look at the human side, both good and bad.
My brother talking about character and integrity? Please, give it a break. Not something I would hear from a high school dropout and factory worker. Talking about factory work, your business is taking a hit now, isn't it? I'm just so embarrassed that my big brother works at a factory. That factory is just a hindrance to society. That's all it is. It serves no purpose. Just get it over with and let it die.
Please don't say that. It makes me sad when you say that, Nadine. Don't forget that if not for that factory, you would not have been able to go to college. Mom and Dad worked their asses off to build and maintain this factory. It hurts me to hear you berating it. It really does. The factory sat right in our property, right outside our back door. It was like our playground back then. Have you forgotten the good times we had exploring every nook and cranny of that old factory? That place is chock full of old memories of our family. And to say you wanted to die just seems so heartless and cold.
Are you serious right now? Yeah, you put me through college, but after we lost Mom and Dad, putting your kid sister through college is what any brother would do. It's got nothing to do with that dirty old factory. It's a brother's obligation to his little sister. That's how I see it. Why should I feel a sense of obligation to you or to that factory? It just seems so outmoded.
Okay, I get it. No use trying to talk to you. I give up.
As long as you get the picture. Hey, Bill, guess what? Mark just proposed to me. The day I was waiting for.
Pardon me? Really? That's great. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, about the factory, could you demolish that piece of dilapidated junk before my wedding?
Say again?
And as for you, as my big brother, I want you to find a proper white-collar job, preferably in the media world. Look what's at stake here. I'm going to be the wife of a media corporation executive, one of the biggest employers around here. I'm going to be the wife of a prestigious guy. I need to keep up appearances, you know. I can't very well say that the old derelict factory is my home. The house is a piece of crap, but it's better than that old dump. Just get it over with and tear down the whole mess. You can use your part of the money to move away and start a new life. Do what you want to do.
You have such a wonderful personality, Nadine. I don't envy your future husband. He's got a handful to look forward to.
What the hell are you talking about? Just raise the place, would you? And good riddance.
You just won't let this go, will you? You really want the place demolished, huh? Okay, then.
Okay, so we're done, right? We cut all family ties.
It's more complicated than that.
What do you mean?
You're forgetting one thing. I employ a bunch of staff. I can't just fire them and be done with it. Some have worked there before I was even born. They're more like family. It's not as easy as just pulling the plug.
You're not serious.
Hello, this is Mark Cooper. Thanks for coming to the wedding. I guess that makes you my brother-in-law.
Oh, hey Mark. Thanks for inviting me. It was a wonderful wedding.
I can call you Bill, right?
Of course. You're like 3 months older than me, so you're like a big brother to me. Call me Bill or Billy, whichever you prefer. Or even William, if you want.
I think Bill would be fine. That's what Nadine always calls you. Kinda used to it by now.
Sure. Whatever is easier for you. And what can I do for you today?
Yes, actually, it's about business. I wanted to get your advice on a matter that I've been contemplating.
A business matter? Really?
Yes, I was thinking of providing financial support for your factory.
Really? You mean you want to invest in the factory? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I'm going to get right to the point, but the factory is not doing well. Financially, I mean.
Well, it's been doing okay.
I'm really sorry to be so blunt about it all, but it's a small community around here. We're not in the same business, but it's business nevertheless. And I tend to get wind of things. I'm sure you can imagine.
Yes, I suppose.
Is it okay if I ask a little bit about the situation with the factory at the moment?
Sure, this factory was built by my father. My mother helped with the administrative stuff, but my parents passed away in a car accident when I was in high school. My sister Nadine was only a kid then. We had no other income other than the factory, so we had to make it work. As I was just a kid, we had a relative run of the place until I graduated from high school, but I couldn't very well take over the factory as I had no real experience. So I worked as one of the factory employees, and when I turned 25, I was able to take over as the president. Maybe I just didn't have the organizational skills to make the business work. After my folks died, the business continued on a downward trend. Years later, we were just not able to make things work. And what's more, our top skilled worker will be retiring in a year. He's been with the factory since its conception. So I figured it was about time to pack up.
I see. Thanks for telling me. This is just a suggestion, but this may be the right time. What do you say if we bought your factory? You can continue business as usual. No need to fire anybody. Just think of it as a new business venture. Everyone can continue as before. What do you say? As a business investment, we plan to incorporate new machines and equipment and also expand the overall operation. There may be a possibility of moving it to a more spacious location, just so you know.
That's the best thing I've heard in years. Are you sure about this? Are you just doing this because I'm Nadine's brother? If that's the case, please don't go out of your way. It's not worth it.
I would be lying if I said that wasn't true, but the timing was just right, to be honest. Our corporation was in need of a factory, the kind of products you're working on, but it is personal in a way of paying you back, I suppose.
Pay me back? What do you mean?
To be honest, you may not remember this, but you saved my life once. I'm sure you don't remember. It was 20 years ago. Do you recall rescuing a kid who almost got run over by a car out over by the main highway?
You're kidding me, right? That was you?
That's right. Bet you thought I was a much younger kid. I got that a lot back then.
Yeah, not making fun of you or anything, but yeah, I thought you were younger.
Yeah, I was pretty small for my age. It was only in high school that I shot up in height and filled in. LOL.
I see. I had no idea.
Actually, I didn't know that you were the guy who saved my life. It was only after the wedding that I realized who you were. During the reception, you took off your jacket and rolled up your sleeves. That's when I saw that scar on your arm. I remembered that scar you got from rescuing me. I talked to some people that were there that day and did a little checking up on my own and confirmed that it was really you.
I see. What a coincidence, to say the least.
If you had not rescued me back then, well, I wouldn't be here today. I don't know how to thank you. I owe you my life.
I'm just glad you're okay. It seems you did well.
At the time, in all the panic and all, I wasn't able to get your name. I was hoping I would run into you one of these days. Who would have thought you, the guy who saved my life, would be Nadine's brother? What a twist of fate.
Yeah, I'm still in a daze. How could this be?
So, back to what we were talking about, this investment. The timing was just right. I would appreciate if you'd accept my proposal, as a business investment and as a way for me to show my appreciation for saving my life.
Mark, I really don't know what to say, but thank you so much.
Hey, Mark, pick up. What's this all about? Why'd you go out of your way to help that old beat-up factory? You didn't have to do that.
What do you mean, beat up factory? It's owned by your family, for God's sake. A little too disrespectful, don't you think? Anyways, this is a sound business investment, nothing more.
A sound investment? Are you kidding me? You're throwing your money away. Why invest in that broken-down factory? It'll just drain you of funds. It's our money. Please, don't throw it away. You still have time to pull out. Use those funds for me. Take me on a trip to Paris instead.
Nadine, am I hearing you right? Your brother put his blood and tears into that factory. I hate to hear you belittle the place. You're well aware of how much your brother put into the place all these years. Your folks and your brother worked hard at that very factory to put you through college. Have you forgotten that? And what's more, your brother Bill saved my life a long time ago. I owe him.
That has nothing to do with me. Nothing's changed. It makes no difference.
Makes no difference? Seriously?
All I care about is that we got married, and I just want to be happy. That's all. I don't need all the rest of that crap. Now that you're married to me, you should focus your attention toward me and nobody else. Forget that dirty old factory. To be honest, I feel totally embarrassed by the fact that this dilapidated old factory is part of my family. I want nothing to do with it. Now that you've invested in it, maybe it would be a good opportunity to just demolish it for good. And what's more, unlike you and me, who graduated from college, my brother is a high school dropout. I think we should just cut all ties with him and his factory and go on with our lives. All that place does is invite bad luck.
I see. You know what, Nadine? I was always a little uneasy about some of the remarks you've made and your occasional attitude towards others. I can take what you just said as how you truly feel. Is that it?
I'm so happy that you see it my way. I knew you'd come around.
It only means one thing. I think we should get divorced.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
I said I decided to divorce you. You should be ashamed of yourself for having such animosity towards your brother in that factory. I'll repeat this one more time. Bill saved my life. I would not be here talking to you if it wasn't for him. If you can't understand that, well, I can't live with someone like that. I'm sorry.
Mark, are you being serious right now? This is just one big joke, right? Are you ranking me or something? Who's behind this? My brother, I bet. I mean, we love each other. We just got married. How could we get divorced so soon? Nobody gets divorced about something so trivial.
It's not trivial. And no, I'm not joking. I did think I loved you once, but it was all just an illusion. After what you said, I came to my senses. You don't love me for who I am. You only wanted me because of my money and status. I realize that now.
That's not true. I love you. I really do. Please believe me.
You really expect me to believe you after all that? Goodbye, Nadine. It was nice knowing you.
Bill, are you there? I just talked to Mark. He said he wants to divorce me. What did you say to him? Please help me out here, would you? He told me you saved his life long time ago. He owes you. That means if you ask him to do something, he has to comply, right? Could you please contact him and tell him? No, demand that he not make your sister cry and not go through with the divorce. You have to do that for me, Bill. Bill, are you there? Say something, would you?
Nadine, I thought you contacted me about... Sorry, but I have no intention of helping you out.
Excuse me, why not?
You said some terrible stuff about me and about Mark. You wanted to cut all family ties with me. Just disappear somewhere is what you said. You do remember that, right? That means I'm not your brother any longer. At least that's how I took it. Am I wrong, Nadine?
Bill, what are you saying? Are you going to abandon your only sister? Why do you dislike me so much?
It's not that I dislike you, Nadine. The fact is, I'm no longer your brother. That's what you said. So you're no longer my little sister.
How can you say that, Bill?
Just think back on what you said. The answer's right there.
I'm the victim here. I did nothing wrong. All I wanted was to be happy.
If you think that's the way to become happy, I'm afraid you'll never find happiness, Nadine. You can be sure of that.
How could you say that?
You have this uncanny ability to disregard other people's feelings and desires, but have a sharp focus on your own happiness and well-being. You don't have what it takes to really love someone or to be loved by someone. It's all just superficial to you. You have no idea what it takes to love or be loved. You don't even try.
How can you say that? Mark loves me. That's proof in itself.
Oh yeah? Then why does he want a divorce?
It's just a friendly husband and wife spat.
No, it was because you said some callous and insensitive things to him. That's why. It's because you only took from him, never gave. There was no love there. All you wanted was money and prestige. You weren't able to provide him with what's really important.
But how could you? I was only trying to...
That's it in a nutshell. You weren't able to give or receive love. That's all. That's why he wants the divorce. He felt no affection from you.
But, Bill, you have to.
I'm done here. There's nothing for me to say.
Please, don't end it here. Please, Bill, forgive me. Give me another chance.
Sorry, but I'm going to activate the block function. Goodbye, Nadine.
Bill, please.
After that long conversation, she came to the house dragging a shitload of luggage. She stood outside our home for like 15 minutes, constantly ringing the doorbell. My neighbor came out to check on her because of all the ruckus she was making. He told her I had moved away due to the relocation of the new factory. I only moved about 15 minutes away to a temporary apartment, but I guess Nadine thought I had moved far away and simply gave up. And after the divorce went through, she went about trying to find another rich guy to marry and eventually found a guy, but he turned out to be married. But knowing Nadine, that didn't stop her, which as you can imagine did not end well. The wife apparently sued for damages, leaving her with considerable debt. But she couldn't change her spendthrift ways and ended up with more financial obligations. Last I heard, she was working as a hostess at a downtown club to make ends meet. Not the life she had dreamed of, quite the opposite.